felt as if your dream was completely real? Or have you ever experienced trying to wake up from a dream but not being able to move your body nor scream, and you just feel stuck and scared? Welcome, humans. In this video I will be sharing some theories and some point of views about lucid dreaming and OBE, which stands for out-of-body experience or astral projection. This video is based and expanded from a question from one of my subscribers, so thank you so much. If you guys have any questions or any kind of topic that you would like to see and watch in this channel, please feel free to reach out to me to let me know what you want to watch, what you want to kind of like see, and I will totally take it in consideration. And first, let's start with really being conscious and aware of the four sleep stages that we go through. So the first, we have the non-REM sleep. Okay, so this non-REM sleep has 3 cycles, N1, N2, N3, and then the fourth we have REM sleep. REM stands for rapid eye movement. This is when our brain is very active and awake, but our physical body is paralyzed. We cannot move our body. Sleep paralysis happens when our brain and our body are not in sync. So in a regularly good night of sleep, our brain tells our nervous systems to start to relax the muscles, right? And say, hey, it's about to be time to wake up. So relax your muscles because you're gonna be able to move because the REM state is almost complete and done. So you're able to wake up like nothing happened. But what happens if they are not in sync? If the body and the mind are not in sync, and the mind is not telling the nervous systems to relax and to get ready to wake up? Yes, you guessed it. Sleep paralysis happens because the REM state didn't have the space and the time to be completed, so it got disturbed because they were not in sync. So you wake up, and what happens? You experience a sleep paralysis, what I was saying earlier. So what? Your brain is awake, active and awake, but your body has not grabbed that communication from the brain, so it didn't know that it was ready to move. So then you get stuck, and that's when we feel stuck. And like all these experiences, if you have experiences, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's pretty scary not to be able to move or scream or wake up from a dream when you are actually awake in your brain but not awake in your physical body. So now just make sure to keep that in mind as you continue watching this video. Okay, lucid dreaming, here we go. First, it's going to be all about lucid dreaming. So usually when we are dreaming, we are not conscious that we are dreaming. So we wake up the next day, sometimes we don't even remember our dreams, and like nothing happened. But in lucid dreaming, you become conscious that you are dreaming. Lucid dreaming happens in the 4th stage of the cycles of sleep. Okay, so this one is the REM sleep that I was talking about earlier. As you become aware that you are dreaming, you gain some kind of sort of all of the control to decide what happens in that dream. So let's say you're having a nightmare and then you became conscious that you were having that nightmare. Now that you are lucid dreaming in that state, you're able to shift and change the nightmare into unicorns, whatever you want to see and experience. You can fly, you can do anything you want. You are influencing the dream. You are able and capable of influencing and changing the dream when you are inside of the dream. This is all a dream, but it's lucid because you are conscious that you are dreaming. When you are lucid dreaming, you are able to really explore your inner world, your subconscious, what's happening. So you're able to really get to know yourself even better, or your subconscious even better here. And for some people, lucid dreaming is different. For some people, it just happens spontaneously without them even knowing what that was. For other people, they have to try it a little harder. They have to practice some stuff, some tips, some steps to actually get to that state and to be able to do them. Some people really spend a lot of time doing that, and other people it just kind of happens. In the other hand, now we're gonna talk about all about OBE, or out of body experience, or astral projection, which is the same thing. And this is another thing that people get I used to get very confused. I used to think that out of body experience, astral projection, what is it, two things, or is just that the same thing that they just name it differently? There are a few theories regarding OVE. Some people say that OVE is just a part of a lucid dreaming, of the dreaming kind of state. Other people think that OVE is its own experience. Its own experience. For the sake of this video here, I'm going to be choosing to talk about OBE, out of body experience, or astral projection, has its own different phenomenon. Okay. OBE is known to happen voluntary or involuntary. It's very similar and connected to having near-death experience. And what this is what OBE is that what's happening here is that literally your spirit, your soul, your energy, whatever you want to call it, your consciousness, is literally leaving your physical body. It's coming out of your physical body. So your physical body stays in the bed while your consciousness, your spirit, comes out of your physical body and goes in adventures and experiences and sees all other different realities, or all of different dimensions. When you are in this experience of an astral projection, let me use that word, I like that word a lot better than OBE. When you are in your astral projection experience, you are able to see these other spirits, right? Because now you are not in the physical reality here in this dimension, but now you are in the spirit, spirit dimension. So you're able to see all these different spirits, good or bad. I mean, you see what's in that dimension that your consciousness, your soul is, right? Without your physical body. And they say that you can go into someone else's house, someone else's room when they're sleeping, and that is very creepy. But yeah, so this is basically what it is. You are coming out of your body and you're able to go to different dimensions. This is the connection of why they also call it astral projection, because you're basically literally, maybe not literally, but you are, I want to use the word literally, you're basically projecting your consciousness, your soul, outside of your body into other dimensions, which is, if you really think about it, it's pretty creepy and crazy. But yeah, the scientific explanation of why OBE, or astral projection, happens is because we wake up before our REM sleep cycle has ended. And as I explained earlier in the video, if you wake up before your REM sleep cycle has been completed, you're gonna wake up with your conscious, your brain is gonna be awake, but your body is not going to be ready to be moving. So then you are in this different other state where you're gonna either experience the sleep paralysis and be scared of it and be super creeped out and just be like, what's happening to me? Mostly if you don't know. Or you can use that what you're feeling, what you are seeing, what you're being conscious of what's happening, and really project your body completely, your soul, your spirit completely out of your body to experience the astral projections. And keep in mind that just like, if you are astral projecting and going to an amazing experience or whatever experience it is, just keep in mind, just like in any other adventure in life or no life, sometimes the adventure cannot be pleasant. So you want to be conscious of that and be careful, because when you are astral projecting, you are going through all these different realities and dimensions that you are not able to control, like in the lucid dream, right? So in here, you're faced with any kind of spirits or anything that is in that dimension. So now that we know what these two experiences are, let's talk a little bit about how they are different and how they are similar. lucid dreaming. You are conscious of it, you're conscious that you are dreaming, and you can manipulate and you can influence, change the experience. 2, it is just a dream. It is just in your mind. It's happening just inside of your mind. OBE or astral projection. You may or you may not be conscious of it. OBE or astral projection. You may or maybe not conscious of it, aware of it. And you cannot influence or change or manipulate this experience. 2, you are not dreaming. It's not a dream. You are actually leaving your body, your physical body, and visiting and adventuring in other dimensions. And now, to finish this video, what they both have in common is that they both happen during REM sleep. They both are known to have many different benefits for us, and there are also practices that you can do to achieve these experiences. Please like, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much, and see you next time. Bye.